Our working days are finally through. Lucky me and lucky you. Weekday camping's what we do. Monday through Thursday, come roll with us. You'll love it too. Rolling with the Stones. So this is our intro, and we're on our way to Forked Run State Park in southeast Ohio. Now, there's good news and bad news. The good news is we got new lavalier microphones for our audio, so it'd be nice and clear. The bad news is we didn't turn them on. Well, we did, but I guess they turn off by themselves if they are not activated, whatever. So you can't hear anything, but believe me, we were saying some wonderful, funny stuff.
This particular road is beautiful. There's a lot of nice scenery, a lot of sharp turns. Got to be careful around here and go slow. Never know when somebody's coming over a hill like this. But it's a very nice country, very peaceful. Now, this is Sand Hill. I just missed the sign, but this was a real strange turn off of the main road. Oh, and it looks like it's going uphill. That's why they call it Sand Hill. I think this is it. Yeah, this must be the place. Forked Run State Park. All right. Now we have to find the campground entrance.
Half a mile on this road.
Yeah, let's just see what it looks like going forward. A lot of green grass, boy. It looks like they take good care of it here, too. This is an older state park. But yeah, it's beautiful.
It must be pretty in the fall, too.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I see, what's it called?
Disc golf.
Disc golf. Okay, yeah, look at how green. Now it has been an overcast day today. We might still get a little rain tonight, but I think the next couple of days should be nice.
Something important that you should be aware of when there's no internet. Get yourself some walkie-talkies. They are fabulous. We're checking off another state park.
It's number 37.
Oh, a voice from the wilderness.
This is our 37th state park, Ohio
37th.
State Park.
And this is our 5th year doing this.
Yeah.
So. But that's good. A lot of these places that we've camped over the years, we've been to more than once. But and some of them were not state parks. Anyway, we're going to take a walk, are we not?
Yeah, we're going to see if there's any sign of human life besides us
really.
here. I don't think there is.
Okay. So pick it up. I wanted to mention that in this park, the sites are mostly, look at the slant on it. I don't know if you could tell. That's number 59. We're in 58. We were scheduled to go in 59, but the slant was the incline was so bad. So we changed our site to 58, which is a lot better.
Okay, so we are on a long and winding and hilly road going to a place called the Carlton Cemetery. And I think there's a church there too, right, Joe? Yep. And we are on the hunt for the graves of some of Joe's ancestors.
Yeah, my 5th great-grandparents are buried here. And Warren Bissell is my 5th great-grandfather. He donated all the land that the cemetery is on and the church. There's a church there. So I just wanted to see all that.
All right. This is crazy roads. And supposedly we're supposed to turn left in 600 feet.
No way.
Yeah. We got to come up this road.
Is this a two-way?
Yeah. It's the only way.
There's no way
Well,
two
you got to go
cars
slow.
could go on this.
Well, no, let's see. 425
Oh,
feet.
my goodness.
John Smith lives here in Syracuse, Ohio.
Well, I live up road Racine, but this is Syracuse. I'm working an election. That's why I'm here.
Oh, okay. Tell us a little bit about how this is Carlton, what you just told us.
This
where
used
the
to be
things
the
were.
center of Carlton.
Yeah, it's pretty much the center right here. The Carlton Handicapped or MRDD Board School is right back here, and it was built on the property of the old Carlton College. The Carlton Church that you asked about was just to the east of here. And then the cemetery is, I don't know, I'd call that northwest. It's not user friendly. It's not easy access to get up there.
Nobody's getting buried there now.
So
No.
if we were to go to the cemetery, we would have to take some pretty rough roads, straight down and straight up.
Yeah.
Well, coming back out, you'd be coming straight up. But
Okay.
what it was, there used to be a dip in the road, and
Uh-huh.
over time they filled it up with asphalt, and then that makes it really hard to get down into that.
And there's a chance that the cemetery's not even mowed. Is that right?
It's not
Possible.
maintained. It's not maintained, and it's impossible to get to.
Well, it's maintained
Somewhat.
monthly,
Okay.
but I don't know what it's been mowed yet this year or not.
This year, and then even to get to it, once you park your car, you have to take a hike.
Oh yeah,
A
and
long hike. Yeah.
and then it is what it is. It's right out the top of a ridge.
Oh.
So you walk up it, and then it breaks down over, and you can't hardly stand up on the side of it.
Oh, jeez.
And like I said, I don't know exactly where they were buried at, but
Yeah.
and
Why
there's
would
some
they-
really old really old graves up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know why they would put a cemetery up there.
Well, I can tell you that
Why is that?
out of the flood.
What's that?
Out of the flood, they along
the
the river.
floods.
All those cemeteries are up on hills, so that the flood water don't wash out the caskets.
Oh,
Makes
that's
a lot of
So that's
sense.
Well, you have just given us the explanation of why we didn't make it to the cemetery.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Dan.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we don't have to go down.
Well, I want to see what's
Okay,
down.
let's go down. We're
I
going
want to
down.
see before we.
You want to go down?
Yeah.
We're going down. Well, first of all, there's no railing.
It's just.
It's probably wet and slippery. We're doing it.
My God! Now you got to walk down there.
Oh, we can
Well,
walk.
once you get down this far, you got to go tumble down the hill to get to the water.
Well, we're halfway there. That's behind us. And this is still
That's
ahead of us. So we've always enjoyed playing cornhole for many, many years now. And we would love to bring them with us, but we just don't have the room with all the bikes and everything else we bring, the fencing. Usually we have kayaks and kayak bag. But my daughter got this for us for Christmas last year. It's like a professional washer game. And it comes with these 6 little discs. It's like a hard disc. And then I'm going to go over here. You set up these boards, which are very heavy duty, so they won't move around. It's got a circle in the middle, and you only keep them like 8 feet apart. And unlike cornhole, where you take turns throwing, you each person throws all 3 of their discs at once, because there's no chance of really knocking anybody out. And then the other person throws. And the scoring is the same as cornhole. So we're going to try it out for the first time, and you can watch. Okay.
we stay on the same side.
We both stay on the same side, and one of us goes first. We have to flip a coin.
Oh,
Heads. You go
Tails.
first. 1 point. 0.
No.
0, 1. So now I got to beat 1. You have to be behind the board.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right, I got 1.
1-0. It isn't easy, but it's good. We'll get the hang of it. Okay. Now you go, because you're winning.
Stand behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, 3
Oh,
pointer.
no, that's
Okay.
3 points.
Yes.
All right. And it comes with a little carrying case. So I'm going to try to figure this out. You put the doohickeys in there, and then you line this up with this. And you close. Oh, wait.
Cool.
Forgot to put the instructions in. There they are. And then close it like that.
Who won that game anyway?
Handles and a case to keep it in.
Yeah.
This is like the...
Who won that game anyway?
Huh?
Who won that game?
You know, I forgot already.
Yeah. I'll remind you.
The man in black won the game. Good job, Joe.
I'm Johnny Cash.
I like it, you know?
It's a good game.
Yeah,
I like it
I think
too.
we'll play it a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Thanks, Laura, Monica.
Monica gave it to us?
Monica and Chris, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All
right.
Well, we're driving around to see where this road goes, and I guess this road doesn't go anywhere because there's a big old...
into that big tree.
Tree, look at that. Wow.
I can't go that way.
Wonder when that fell. Huh. I wonder if anyone heard it.
Okay, gotta find the grain. And just like that, got some kindling. We're gonna have an early fire. We're gonna have some hot dogs on the open fire. And we don't like to eat that too late because of indigestion and stuff. You can have a couple of hot dogs right before you go to sleep. I mean, you can, but you'll end up paying for that. It's like a little teepee. Is this cheating?
So we decided to go check out the river access boat ramp. But lo and behold, we found a campground.
Another boat ramp that we never saw.
No, we never saw that sign coming from the other direction. We don't really ride down this way for any reason. So let's check this out. Maybe tomorrow we'll fish here.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think maybe we will.
I still would like to take a ride and see the river, though, tomorrow or tonight.
We got a railing here.
Yeah. Okay. You comfortable?
Yeah, it is. So you go out here.
Okay. Looks like we'll be fishing in the morning. What's the verdict?
Guilty.
It is, Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock?
Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock.
Wednesday morning at 7:45 as the day begins. We're going to the boat ramp to fish. See what we get. Well, here we are. Not the greatest place in the world to fish, but...
Well, do have our lines in the water.
We do.
And we can hear all that chirping, sounds of nature.
I'm trying to fish near the shore here. You're going a little. You have a lure, right? I have a worm.
Well, I have a jig. The
Jig.
jig's up.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. I had to go run up to the camper for a minute, let the dog out. Are you catching anything?
This has been an exercise in futility. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good name for a band, maybe?
There's a lot of things that have been futile.
Yeah, on this trip. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about all that in our recap later. Okay, we're going to go take a look at the Ohio River from the access point for Fork Run State Park. Let's go see.
Okay, so you know that this road getting here was long and winding. I guess you could say it was a long and winding road. So that said, what song do you think I should play? Maybe a Beatles song like this one. The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The wild and windy night. Let the rain washed away. Has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Don't keep me waiting here. Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone, at any time I've tried. Anyway, you'll never know many times I've cried, but still they lead me back to the long winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Keep me waiting. Lead me to your door. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello. This is our Forked Run State Park recap.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Well, let's do it.
So, not our favorite for a lot of
next.
reasons.
Well, what are some of the reasons?
Well, your number one reason.
Number one, no internet.
Yeah. And
their website said they did, but
yeah,
they lied.
they did lie.
Yeah, there's no
we
internet.
kept trying to get the internet connected, and you
Forget
know
about
what?
it.
It was like an exercise in futility.
Yeah, it was futile.
Futile, right.
Right. And
first couple of days, it was, the weather wasn't great.
kind of gloomy, rained.
Not big storms or anything, but just enough to kind of keep us inside a good part of the first day here.
Yeah. We were the only ones here.
Yeah, now
there was nobody in the office, and you couldn't reach anybody on the phone. Well, you didn't have any internet.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in the site next door, and it was really sloped, and so we tried to go in and change it.
Tried to do it the right way.
It was I tried to even call the number, and they said, "Well, we can't do it the same day. You have to do it at the park." And there was no one
Yeah,
at the
blah,
park.
blah, blah. They could not do that. We couldn't do it.
Yeah,
So we did it.
we did.
we
And
couldn't do it the
nobody-
right way. We just,
nobody was here.
and we just said, well, if someone comes, we'll have to move.
Yeah, so we
But
got
there's
here.
nobody here.
We
And
got here right.
Yeah.
We got here Monday, Tuesday. Nobody was here. Wednesday, a few people have started to camp. I guess to start a long weekend.
maybe
And that's fine. But it was kind of nice having the place to ourselves.
it always is, right? I mean, there's nobody around us, and so it was pleasant.
Yeah.
I must say that
Yeah.
it's a beautiful park.
Yeah. And you saw what happened with our attempt to fish. That was
oh yeah,
another.
You can fish down at the beach.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, that was hazardous, and we certainly could have never dragged our heavy kayaks down there. So it's just as well we didn't bring them.
No.
But then we found that other little place where they had the boat docks.
Yeah, where we fished off the boat docks.
And
I guess
that was futile.
Another exercise in futility.
But one of the main reasons we came here, well, to cross number 37 State
37
Park.
out of how many?
Well, we're going to do about 9 more because we only do the electric ones, and we're not going to take a ferry.
And I'm telling you what, I think we should make sure there's internet because I just don't do well.
I know.
Can't tolerate no internet.
He has a little bit of
I'm sorry.
addiction. Yeah.
Well, I like to be, in the grid, not off the grid.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know you do.
So yeah, but we still managed to enjoy ourselves.
So what I was saying is one of the reasons we came here. The other reason was to research his ancestors and find the graves.
That's right. We're looking forward to come down here. I mean, it's for the last few years.
You've been saying,
I've been saying, when are we going to camp down there so we can go visit?
Yeah.
Where my fifth great grandparents lived there, and he was a captain in the War of 1812, and so the government, gave him a bunch of land in return, and then he donated much of it to the Carlton Church and the Carlton Cemetery, which they built there on his land. So we figured, let's go see it. We're right here,
And the first stop, the GPS tried to take us there and just kept getting us on lost roads, dirt roads
gravel. It would say, "Oh, turn in 1,500 feet."
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. I ain't going down there. And we didn't even have a camp. We weren't even pulling a camper.
Right. So somehow we found a place to stop, and we found the right place because our John Smith,
ultimately,
he knew everything about the area. When I first went in to talk to him, I said, can you give us directions? He said, "Where are you going?" He said, "Carlton Cemetery." And he just looked at me, and I said, "Well, do you know where it is?" I know where it is. He said, "What are you driving?" And you have a 4-wheel drive. So basically, he told us you can't get there.
You can't get
it's
there
straight
from
up
here.
And then straight down or I guess the opposite.
Oh yeah. And he says, you can look right over there. There's a cemetery on that big hill, that big mountain. He said, well, they tore down the church.
Yeah.
Well.
So anyway.
But
that
we found out where it was.
That was kind of an exercise in futility as well. Although we did enjoy that and seeing where your ancestors.
Yeah, at least I know where it was. And I mean, we're standing right in the middle of Carlton, where he said this is where it was. And my fifth great grandparents, they lived here for about 40 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, enough about that.
What else did we?
What else can we talk about?
We had our fire. We
had a nice neighbor here that came in today. He asked me to help him with his tent cover, and I gladly
helped him take his Harley motorcycle out of the trailer.
Nice big Harley.
Yeah.
And we talked for a while because I love motorcycles. And he gave me a shirt. He goes, "What size do you wear?" I said, "Oh, big." So he gave me the shirt. What does it say?
It says Southern V Twin Motorcycle Repair, USA, Melbourne, Florida.
That's where he's from, Melbourne, Florida. Yeah. So a real nice guy.
Yeah, that's good.
So we're going to leave tomorrow and drive to the internet. I'm sick of not knowing what's going on.
We're driving to the internet.
That's right.
So that's going to wrap it up for this trip. We appreciate you watching.
Thank you very
And,
much.
yeah, and remember to choose joy every day and be kind to each other.
And if you get the chance, try and make somebody smile today. Okay?
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace. Happy camping.